So this is a dual hard drive docking station. And this is me telling you just a little story today. So I really want to talk about the process of starting a business when you're young, and I mean realistically. So let's have a chat. So today I'm going to talk about starting a business, and I shouldn't have been someone that started a business. I was probably the last person anyone would expect to do something like this when I was young. So I'm going to take you back a little bit in time, and that's where this thing comes in. It's going to help me look at an old hard drive I have on a very, very old computer. I've been lucky enough to videotape everything I've pretty much done in my entire life because of another project that I will talk about this episode. So let's take a look. All right, that is pretty much all I gotta do. Now I have to just find the hard drive. I should have made sure I had this before I started making the video. All right, so for those of you who don't know, hard drives are literally just spinning disks. So they're meant to be protected and stored properly, of which I did neither. So we'll see if this thing even works. So that should be plugged in. And so far, I'm hearing no noises. So we're gonna see. It's definitely not spinning. It's not spinning. Turns out there's a power switch on the back, which I need to press. I need to press that power switch right there. 3, 2, 1. I think we're good. Let's check it out. I have not been in this thing since 2015, maybe. So we're gonna go sort by list. Should be in the Y's. There we go. There it is. As you can see, I have done this before. Let's take a trip back in time. You see, I wasn't the most motivated kid. I got bad grades and I couldn't pay attention in class, and the last thing I wanted to do was sit at a desk and listen to a teacher. That was until I found my first passion, and that is YouTube. I was 11 years old and I became obsessed with watching YouTube, and at the time I really only liked playing guitar and singing. So I thought, why not upload videos playing songs and essentially doing covers? So I started uploading my first YouTube videos. And I even remember getting my first comment, and I was so stoked that people were actually watching what I was making. And it was the first time that really clicked in my brain that creating and sharing these videos was a passion of mine. And I posted a fair amount until a girl I had a crush on at the time found out about the channel, and I unfortunately deleted it. Flash forward a couple of years and it found me again in high school. I was a freshman and I had recently built a gaming computer. At the time, gaming was a huge passion of mine, and I collected a bunch of friends and we would talk on Skype and play games all day after school. And after watching a bunch of gaming YouTubers, I really wanted to give it a try. I was extremely passionate about playing games, so I saved up a bunch of money at my really shitty job and I built my first gaming computer. I started posting videos and nothing really went crazy. They were really bad and honestly embarrassing videos, but I was trying. During high school, I was very much on and off with YouTube. Sports became my priority, and I even started dating a girl, which obviously took more of my time, so YouTube got pushed to the back burner. And after 2.5 years, and recently graduating high school, we broke up, and that lit a massive fire under my ass. I am no longer in a relationship, and I remember sitting down and deciding that I am going to chase this YouTube thing one more time. So thousands of hours and long nights, canceling trips and not hanging out with friends. I was constantly told by them that I wasn't gonna work out and YouTube wasn't gonna happen. And no one really believed in me. It was actually one of the reasons my girlfriend and I had broken up.
I'm taking YouTube like actually really serious.
But still, I fully devoted myself to YouTube and it paid off. I had done it. I amassed a community of subscribers and I had a wonderful network of people that supported me, and I had never been happier in my life up to that point. I was living my dream, and it turned out I could actually make money from it also. So I was still living at home with my parents, going to a city college, and just solely focusing on YouTube. And during this time, I found a healthier lifestyle and started going to the gym excessively. I thought this was smart because it kind of countered the fact that I was sitting in my office all day just playing games and video editing throughout the night. I continued the YouTube success train when I moved away to college, and that was in Oregon.
Everything is absolutely destroyed. I took everything out of my office. Everything is a complete disaster. I'm leaving it like this pretty much, and my mom's gonna go through it and like sell everything that we don't use, but everything is packed in that car over there. And I'm heading out tomorrow, so don't expect any videos for a fucking while. So, yeah.
So not long after moving to Oregon, I got an email from Ubisoft. And they were pretty much inviting me to come out to Montreal to be a part of this esports event. And not long after the Montreal trip, I started picking up a camera because it's just such a great way to tell stories, and I was so interested in it. I was already a video editor, and adding a camera to my arsenal was just the next step. And not even long after that, I actually just slowly started losing a passion for gaming, and I didn't want to just be cooped up in an office and only being a gaming YouTuber.
YouTube got weird. I ultimately it was pretty simple. It came down to me just not enjoying it anymore. It's not like this big dramatic thing, so. I guess I just literally just lost my passion. That was it.
So I slowly stopped and decided it was time for me to pursue videography. And I'm sure you're wondering by this point that this was supposed to be tips on how to start a business and run a business. Let me explain. Throughout my life, and especially when I was younger, I was called lazy, sloppy, and a lot worse. But what changed me at that time was finding a purpose, and you can't find a purpose without finding a passion. And I remember sitting and thinking to myself, before the YouTube success and before I really started going to the gym, if money were no object, what would I be doing? And for me, my passion was just creating and sharing videos. It was entertaining people and it was motivating people. And I knew that I had to live a life that stayed true to that question, because if I didn't, I wouldn't really have a purpose. And guess what came next? Work ethic. Turns out when you like what you're doing, you work really damn hard at it. And I had an unbelievable work ethic at that time to get YouTube to where it needed to be. And it turns out I just needed a passion and a direction. And this reminds me of a quote. A man who loves to walk will walk further than a man who loves the destination. So you are not lazy. You just need to find a purpose, and you need to stop listening to the people who think they know you. So I will leave you with this. It's no surprise that I'm starting to do YouTube again, and this has obviously been a dream, as the video has proven. But I want you to look at my subscriber count. I am just starting on this journey, and if you are wanting to start on a journey of any sorts, we are right at the same place, and this makes us no different. And I promise you, we are having the same feelings, the feelings of doubt, worrying what others think, and sometimes procrastinating way too long. But I like to tell myself one thing every day, that one day I will quit my goal, but it's not gonna be today.